The city of Enza has a bunch of different caravans that come into the city supplying different goods and other things that you could imagine. But for some reason, the goods have been shorter and shorter recently as the caravans keep coming in. It seems like there's somebody taking things before it finally gets to the city, and you've been tasked to figure out where the breakdown in the caravans are. So it's relatively simple. Just figure out where the heck our stuff's going.
Do we have any leads?
So for the most part, you've been tasked to follow the caravans that are coming into town. You're going to meet one that's about a half a day's journey from Enza, and you're going to escort it from there. They have already made a checkpoint verifying their packages and everything. So basically, you're just seeing where the breakdown in the whole system is. So as we send you out, we're hopefully going to find out what's been going on. But the weirdest thing about the stealing that's been going on is that it's not just like, oh, we stole a bundle of apples. It's like, for some reason, people's teddy bears, left shoe, or other thing is going missing too. It's just like the most random crap.
Okay,
Interesting.
so like zero value.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm ready to catch some thieves. I'm sure there's a reasonable reason why they did this. We can talk it out.
Yes, we will talk it out.
Yeah.
And who's everybody playing? Right. Who's everybody playing today? If you bring them forward to the bar, I can highlight them and then copy and paste them to whatever page we're going to play.
I will be playing Luminary. I'm at the bar, not drinking, of course. That's where I am.
Have I seen this character before?
Oh, maybe not.
You're missing your name under it.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be something I can change.
Do you have a twin brother or something? Who's the guy next to Thwack?
I do. I do have a twin brother. His name is Ray.
Do you play both?
No. That is Justin's character.
Okay.
We tag teamed some cool character creation stuff, and it was a hoot. But yeah, so my character's name is Luminary, and basically I am a half celestial, half human, or half elf. Oh boy, it's been a second. I need to look at my character sheet again, but pretty much
elf for sure.
I'm playing the commander class, and I'm all about support. So I've got some healing. I'll probably try to leave that to you though, for the most part, and I'll try to, do other stuff.
All right.
And it's gonna be great.
Sounds like we got a good team.
Mm-hmm.
So is there anything you guys want to do, like in the city of Enza, before we start heading off down the trail?
Good question.
I'd like to find an IT person to fix my camera. No, I'm just kidding.
We're going to take pictures of the bad guys. Ben, you said you had a question?
No. I said that was a good question. I'm trying to think if I needed anything from the city, but
right.
I don't believe so. I think I'm good to head out.
Yeah.
I think I am too.
Don't want to take too much and be weighed down. I feel like we're probably good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, sounds good to me. And you would probably assume that you guys all have like a rolled up paper or something that has your mission on it. And it tells you where to go to meet up just outside of town. It's this tiny outpost Honestly, it's actually called the Forest's Edge, the outpost. It's just this tiny rinky-dink little place where people can come in to check out the place. It's kind of like an inn/bar/ general store. It has a little bit of everything and a little bit of nothing at the same time.
Okay.
All right.
And that's the outpost where you're supposed to meet the caravan to continue the escort.
All right. Are we walking there?
Yeah. Yeah, let's walk.
I need to get my steps in.
I feel like our
it's
character's
about half a day's journey.
Yeah, it's fine. We got this.
Okay.
Definitely. And along the way, you're going to notice that it's a very well-worked road at this point. People have been going in and out for months and months and months. Now, Enza starting to become a truly established city in the area around it as well. And as you notice the different trails going down along the main path, you'll notice that some of them are more civilized and run through from different horses and carts, but others seem like a walking path, just something that maybe has been used a couple of times, but it might just be for wild animals. So there's a decent amount of variety along the path as you guys are walking. And unless there's specifically anything you're looking for, you guys would end up getting to the tavern slash inn pretty soon.
I guess, classically, maybe just on the way, I'd like to keep my eye out in case there's any specifically suspicious looking person that might be like watching us, in case somehow someone already knows that we're on to the mission of trying to find thieves or whatever. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
I want to keep an eye out for sussy looking people.
Well, for the most part, you don't see any large groups traveling down the road. You might see one or two people just passing by, as this is a well-traveled main road now, but nothing out of the ordinary. Just like mom and pop and her donkey trying to head off to the city or come on back.
I'm gonna
from
threaten
the
them.
city.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay,
No,
that sounds good. That sounds good.
nobody's sussy.
Nobody's sussy.
Not so far. And as you guys are making your way closer and closer to the outpost, you're going to notice that the caravan has already beat you here. There's at least 8 carts parked outside of this building, and it's funny enough almost dwarfing the building in comparison to the amount of people that are here.
Okay. These are the ones that we're going to walk back with?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're
Hopefully,
walking with them back toward Enza to drop off the merchandise. Is that it?
And
Yes.
more or less escorting them so
Alright.
that
Absolutely.
they're not being stolen
So-
from, right?
They're just waiting for us right now?
Yes, they're inside the tavern getting acquainted with the owner.
I think I
Is
want
there
to
a
get
person that-
acquainted.
Is there a person that is kind of in charge of the caravan that we can speak with?
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree. I will
Uh,
also. I'll tag along to find the leader.
Looking around, you're going to notice a large amount of people inside and outside of the building. There's, from what you can tell, somebody tending to the horses that are pulling the caravans, making sure they're fed and watered, as this is the break point for them. But just had a timer go off. But as you're looking around, when you start to look at some of the people, you can notice that it's not like there's one specific person commanding the caravan at the moment. It's just everyone kind of trying to take care of their own business.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna actually kind of second guess myself. And as soon as we walk in, look around, don't see anyone right away, I'm gonna turn to Phoenix and be like, actually, Phoenix, I changed my mind. I'm going to actually stay outside and watch the caravan to make sure no one steals from it while we're inside. You know what I mean? So I'll be out there if you guys need anything, just holler or whatever.
Okay.
All right. See you when I see you. I will sort of maneuver the crowd and see if anything catches my eye.
Absolutely. And looking around, you're going to notice a whole bunch of people just strapping up, getting the caravans ready. And it's getting kind of louder from the inside of the tavern, almost like they're having maybe too good of a time while they've been waiting to set off and do their job.
Oh, great. They're not going to be ready for an ambush. What the heck?
But if you wanted to go into the tavern, you'd probably end up meeting some of the more important caravan leaders, or maybe even the bartender.
Okay. And are these the people that were on the other trips that had been ambushed already? Are they like the same parties?
So you don't necessarily know that just yet.
Okay.
If you did ask around, you might be able to find that out.
Okay. Then yeah, maybe I'll head over to some of the more important people that you were talking about.
Okay, definitely. If you're going inside the tavern, is anyone else going with you?
I thought we were already inside. Oh gosh.
I did too, actually. That's why I was like, I'm going to go back outside. That's my bad.
Oh,
That's
no,
okay.
you're good.
I mean, I can go in by myself unless Ben wants to come.
I could go in at a nice
Okay.
beverage.
Do you
Yeah.
do you have any charisma? Help me question some people.
Oh wait, nah, terrible Riz. Maybe I shouldn't go. I'm
Oh,
in the
gosh.
negatives.
Oh my.
Ironically, I actually do have good charisma. Phoenix, if you want to
Okay.
switch, you can watch the caravan and I'll
Yeah,
come.
I think that's better suited for my talents.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect.
Yeah. All right, let's head on in.
Absolutely. And as you're walking into the bar, you're going to see it's packed. It's also packed in a sense that this bar can really only hold like 10 people max. So you'll see the bartender really stressing themselves out, trying to make orders, make some little bit of food bits, whatever they can scrounge up for the people here. And There's one table that looks a little bit more frequented than others, and you could probably tell that that's the guy that everyone's going to talk to for like information and just generally to check in. So there is a table that looks like there's a leader sitting at it, and then there's a bartender that's kind of stressed out by the situation.
Mm. Do they
Okay.
seem? Does that table seem sober?
I would say that the majority of the building doesn't necessarily seem sober, but they don't seem stone cold drunk either.
Okay. All right, we can work with that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I should match them though. I'm gonna get myself a drink as well.
Fair enough. I will not.
You know, somebody's got to be sober over here. I'm glad
Yep.
you're taking one for the team.
Yeah.
There we go.
But,
All right, but
yeah, you should totally lead the charge, and I'll be right there with you.
okay. I guess let's walk up to the table.
Definitely.
Do they see us as we're walking up? Acknowledge us at all?
Yes. If you're trying to look nice and official and seem like you're from the Radiant Vanguard, you're going to get a very warm welcoming from the leader of the caravan.
Okay. Do we have like special uniforms on?
We should, you know what I mean? Like we should have like I don't know,
Yeah.
like a cape or cloak or at least a pin or
Right, some sort of
something
badge.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah, we definitely need a flippy badge.
Yeah. Agreed.
yeah. I'd say right now it's not obvious, but that's something we should look into.
Okay, then I'll probably just declare as I'm coming up that we are from the Vanguard and that we've got some questions for them if they're ready to talk.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, nodding like overly hard at what you're saying. Like yes, those things
Yeah.
are true.
Love the support.
Definitely. And as you walk up to the table, the guy is going to, kind of acknowledge that that's kind of who they've been waiting for. Like, oh, thank goodness you guys are here. We've been waiting for a few hours. I mean, we might have been waiting for a few more hours than intended, but everyone's nice and acquainted with the surroundings around here, so I'd say we're all good to go. And as you look around, you'll see that like there's a couple of disheveled people with like barely a buttoned up shirt, like kind of stuff all over their clothes from eating, getting a little bit too much drinking. So they're very much not ready to go. But the caravan leader's like, let's do this.
Yeah, they have no choice. We got to go before we lose light over here.
I am sorry if you already said it. When we first started, I was pretty distracted. So who exactly is this caravan in relation to us?
Excellent. So it's one of the different cities, not exclusive to a specific city. This caravan can hit up many different cities along the way to get to Enza. And Enza has found themselves within the trade system that was in the world in the first place. So it's really just become a stop along the way. There's stuff from Gudra, stuff from the different kinds of other cities that you guys have visited, and even places you haven't been to yet.
Okay, so this is just like, these are just common merchants that Enza has come to actually use and rely on a little bit too at this point and stuff.
Yes.
Okay, all right, gotcha. So yeah, that makes sense. We definitely want to actually help
them
them for
protected.
more than just being nice, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
And this
so
is also, in a way, a show of good faith. The typical, merchant system is starting to use this new strange city that's always trying to contract themselves out. So, in a way,
That's
this
true.
is a show of good faith.
Okay, cool. We're going to get discounts, baby.
yeah.
Okay, got
All
it.
right.
Now I'm caught up.
I mean, I guess if everyone's ready to go, they had been waiting a while, and now that I am thinking about it, I don't want it to get dark out when
That's true.
potentially getting ambushed. So I don't think I mind that much about the questioning, just because they probably don't know too much about what's going on, other than like what we already know.
Yeah, I agree. I think we might kind of just encourage them, like, all right, if you guys are ready, let's go while we got daylight still, kind of thing, and just
Grab
kind of
your
encourage
waters.
them out of there.
Yeah.
Definitely. And the leader of the caravan, he's going to do just like this fancy trick with the mug in his hand. He's going to like hit the table 2 or 3 times in a very like melodic tone that pretty much the entire bar is able to resonate with and hear. And everyone gets up and starts shuffling out.
That's cool.
And that's all it
Alright.
took. Let's go.
As soon as
No matter
it's,
how disheveled they look.
nice. I
All
like
right.
that.
And okay, so then I guess we're going on out. I'm going back out to Phoenix.
Definitely. And it'll just be a few more minutes before everyone's able to like batten down the hatches, tie up their horses, and make sure all the feed bags are set and ready. You do have a little bit of time to like look around the outside or talk to some people who might be involved. But other than that, it's gonna be out on the road nice and quickly.
Okay. I do want to try to get the caravan leader or one of the people that seem like the leader. No, the guy that hit the mug on the table, him. I do want to try to get him kind of alone-ish, or at least not with like a crowd that's paying attention.
Absolutely. And for a description of the guy who hit the mug on the table to kind of like start herding all of these people around, he's gonna be someone who's like typical dad bod, but he's a little bit stronger than typical dad bod.
Okay.
He's got like, let's say 6'3", 6'4" build. He's starting to get like the salt and pepper all over his beard and everything, starting to gray just a little bit back here, kind of like he's been around the block a few too many times and knows exactly what he's doing. So one of those tradespeople, it's like, don't tell me how to do my job, sonny. Been doing it 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If anyone's seen Arcane, he almost would resemble Vander.
Oh,
Ooh.
heck yeah. Okay. All right.
Big guy.
So he's the coolest person ever. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
Yeah, right.
So
We'll keep him safe.
right. So when it's possible, I want to kind of bug him. And my intention is to ask him if he has any idea about, like, if he's got any inkling of like someone on the crew that might be a rat, or you know what I mean, with something like that. So that's my intention. But in case he does have an idea or like already suspects someone, I want to go at it like really aggressively. So when I first talk to him, I'm just going to be like, who is it?
He's gonna appreciate your enthusiasm, but he's also gonna in a way be like, what? I mean, I'm gonna assume you mean who's in charge?
No, nothing
that's
like
me?
that. No, obviously you're being stolen from. Is that correct? You have an idea of who it is already.
Yes. Well, unfortunately, that's the problem. We're being stolen from, but I can't exactly pinpoint who the heck would try to steal from us. Just last week, he's gonna point over to this girl, Mary. She got her mirror stolen. It was a silver mirror, nothing too special about it, even kind of scratched up and dingy, but just gone, like out of nowhere. And in all reality, she had been using it for a good amount of time during the travels. So for it to go missing was kind of ridiculous. Along with the different kinds of stuff that's like a teddy bear went missing from a little girl. Somebody's left shoe is gone. So there are certain things that go missing, like bushels of apples or different kinds of foods, but I couldn't really pinpoint who would be, stealing Mary's mirror. So I'm kind of clueless here.
All right. Well, I'm sorry to be so upfront about it, but I'm glad you are being forthright, at least.
Could we do like if I did something like an investigation check, would I be able to? I feel like insight might be better, but I don't have or maybe my awareness would be better. Yeah, I've got really good awareness. If I can do that check and just kind of pick up on the vibes on the party that we're with, to see if anybody seems sus.
Okay, definitely. And if you do want to go ahead and roll an awareness, give it a roll.
Perfect. Okay. +5. So we got 15.
Nice.
Okay, that's pretty good. For the most part, nobody seems incredibly sus, but there are a couple of people that seem maybe a little bit nervous to start going to this run of the road or this strip of the caravan. As everyone's starting to batten down the hatches, you can see at least one of the caravans like triple, quadruple tying down some stuff. They're extra careful just on this stretch. It's almost like this caravan's about to go to the ghetto and it's your house.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Probably start.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like group back up with Emmeline and just be like, I don't know. It's not obvious yet, as far as I can tell. So I don't know. Guess we just get on the journey and keep our eyes peeled.
Let ourselves get robbed.
Right. Exactly.
Well, it hasn't been like actual ambushes, right? It's more like indiscreet thieving. Is that the sense?
Yes. There's definitely not a culprit yet. Nobody really knows when it's been going on, so it's not a ambush that you'd be able to avoid per se.
Yet. It could be
Yeah.
could be that whoever it is has just been kind of like testing the waters and maybe planning for an actual full-blown ambush or heist at this point. So we should be on our toes.
Yeah, I'll keep my awareness up.
Definitely. And
Yeah.
so if you guys are up and ready to start down the road again, then let's get a couple of skill challenges going for travel. What exactly do you want to be doing to, do for your skill challenge to keep an eye out or anything else?
Right.
Yeah, I definitely want to just keep an eye out on, like, probably people that we're with, I guess, just to see if they're doing anything crazy that
makes
they think
sense.
nobody's noticing.
Yeah. Actually watching the crew. I like that.
Yeah.
So my
Definitely.
character has high stealth and high awareness, so I think I might kind of trail around the edges, just
Nice.
see if anybody else is kind of being a little sneaky, catching them before they make a move.
Very cool.
I might try to maybe stick by whoever's the head of the caravan and actually kind of continuously like cast guidance on them to keep them like aware and focused on, leading the pack and stuff too.
Absolutely. And you guys go ahead and give me a couple of rolls to correlate with what you're trying to do. If you are trying to do something specific, go ahead and give it a roll. But if you're not really trying to do anything, you don't have to make a roll. Like if you're just hanging out with the dude, that doesn't really need a roll unless you're trying to do something specific.
Okay. I'm going to do awareness again. Ooh, not high. I'm so sorry, guys.
No worries.
A spell check approved for keeping guidance up on the leader.
Sure, that sounds good.
Cool. Yeah, whatever. It's just a d20 plus 4.
Um,
Natural 20, 24 total.
Yeah.
oh, all right. Some good guidance there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is feeling guided right now.
It's like every time he tries to talk to me, I'm just like, shh, stop. Look at the road.
And I rolled for my just general stealth, sort of moving around. I have a +7 in stealth actually, so that's a 21.
Very cool. Okay, so starting from the top, Emma, you don't really notice too much going on, but you do notice a couple of kids just playing as the caravan is going on. They're able to keep pace, almost kind of ahead of the caravan. It's almost like they're not worried about like the old people because they're slow, and they're just playing sticks and sword fighting. That's kind of like what you notice as awareness, and you could probably guess that that's one of the kids that had their teddy bear stolen. Cody, you had a really, really good guidance check for this.
Basically the best.
And taking this very literal, you are able to guide this guy down the path that he's gone down 100 times before and still able to teach him something new. And funny enough, he really does appreciate your like candor during this entire thing, and that's picked up the pace of the entire caravan. So it was supposed to be a half day's journey, and you've definitely cut it. Let's say it's a 5-hour journey. You've cut it down to like 30 minutes at least, just from like good spirits and everything.
Let's go. Saving more daylight, baby.
And Ben, you happen to disappear into the trees. People can barely see you through the leaves, and that's the people who saw you disappear. You're basically like a shadow at this point. Like you got your ghillie suit on.
Nice. Scout
Nice,
the perimeter.
nice.
And for the most part, you're not going to notice anything for maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes. But as you do hear the kids cry out, Ma! She's going to say, Jerry stole my sword. And that's going to be the first missing item. So there's one wooden sword that is now gone missing.
Emma,
Kids
you were
blaming Jerry.
yeah.
Yep.
Emmeline, you were on crew duty. You want to take care of this?
Yeah. Was the person that they're accusing also a kid?
Yes.
Okay.
It's Jerry and Carrie.
Okay,
Yeah,
Jerry and
perfect.
Carrie. Okay, I'm gonna approach them and give the mom a break. I'll handle this. Yeah,
Definitely.
so I'll come up to them and ask them what got stolen and when they saw it last, and why they think Jerry did it.
All right. So you'll see Carrie just sitting there, a little bit distraught, almost starting to cry. Just, where is my toy? And Jerry is sitting here like, why would I take it? I've already got one. It's in my, just giving off all the different reasons of why he would not have to mess with Carrie. Jerry and Carrie aren't actually siblings, but they are friends that have kind of been stuck together on this caravan. Just like forced siblings, or like that's your cousin, but they were nowhere near related.
Mm-hmm.
So arguing like siblings for sure.
Okay. Well, I don't think he took it. I think he has valid reasons on why he wouldn't have. But I'm curious on when she saw it last, because that'll give us kind of an estimate on when it might have happened.
Definitely. So there's 6 caravans in this caravan. There's 6 carts in this caravan. And she says she left her sword on the second caravan as she went to go play. And as they were, going through all of this stuff, she's going to say, it's because you think I took your teddy bear, but I don't have it.
Oh, so he lost something last time. Well,
The same kid lost the teddy bear and the sword.
Jerry
the kid
lost
now,
a teddy bear.
Yeah, Carrie lost her sword. Jerry lost his teddy bear.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so I don't think that they're going to have much more information for me, so I think I'm actually just going to go to that second cart and maybe do an investigation check.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
And go ahead and give it a roll.
Okay. Wait, not great, but it's there.
An 11. Looking for the sword and where they said they was supposed to be, you don't see it at all. From what you can tell, it's completely missing. And even as you ask the person that's sitting on that cart, they're going to be like, no, I didn't really see anything. And they're just going to mutter a little bit like, I told Carrie to watch her gosh dang toys,
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't see like any evidence of like somebody getting around and messing with things in here.
So not for the moment. And the person who was sitting on the cart probably rationalizes it as, well, it probably just fell off some point and then we just left it behind. Things get left behind all the time around here on Caravan Watch.
Okay. Okay.
Ben, is Phoenix happy still just scouting around, making sure we're not getting ambushed and such?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try to look out in the woods until I see you. And then if we ever end up making eye contact or anything, I might whistle or something. I'm just going to kind of point at you and do the eyes, make sure you're watching the caravan. I'm taking my spot. I'm moving kind of thing. You know what I mean? So,
okay.
And then I'll kind of
talk that, I think.
All right, cool. And then I'll head back to Emmeline and just be like, what's going on?
And I'll fill you in on what I've got information-wise.
Okay.
Which is 0 to none. Literally.
Right.
I'm guessing that we're just going to keep walking and having things mysteriously disappear until we finally have that one moment where, we find the person, the culprit.
Right. I have an idea.
Okay.
What if, man, I don't really want to lose it, but I got a couple of blink wolf eyeballs. Okay. Which is kind of to the average person, it's not something that you would want necessarily. It's a pretty random, mundane thing. I want to kind of just leave them in a spot on a cart, just kind of out in the open, maybe. You know what I mean? And just kind of leave them there. And then look at Emmeline and just be like, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm thinking already, but basically. Yeah, let's just see. Let's keep an eye on that specific thing and just see if maybe we can catch the culprit red-handed somehow.
Okay.
But I'm just going to leave them there and then just kind of walk away, but maybe stay in somewhat close, visibility to them somewhere or something.
Nice. I like your thinking. So as we move on to the next, let's say 30 minutes of the journey, do you guys want to go ahead and make another skill check just for whatever you're doing at the moment? And corresponding, of course, to the trap you set as well. So just give a couple of skill checks for whatever you're thinking. Everybody, please.
Okay. This was my awareness check.
Yeah, I also did awareness, which mine is, so that'll bring mine to a 14 there. I feel like my stealth is pretty locked in right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, okay. I can't really think of anything else. I didn't want to just do awareness again too. But I'm watching those eyeballs. I'm curious, so I'm doing awareness as well.
Critical success.
Whoa.
Okay.
Ooh,
Another natural 20.
Alright. He's
Makes
cheating.
23 total.
oh, man, that's so good. I really want to reward that.
Yeah.
Okay, so two things are going to happen. First of all, what exactly were you guys doing, Emma and Ben? Just like specifically, what were you doing?
I was also keeping an eye out on the item that he set down. I was still paying attention to like the other carts, but I kept like looking back and forth, making sure it was still there.
Okay, absolutely.
I don't think I was too privy on their plans, so I was still just kind of making broad looks, trying to pinpoint anything that may have been off or people that would be acting suspiciously.
Definitely. Okay, so first things first. Ben, from the back of the caravan, you're going to hear a man and a woman kind of arguing a little bit, and he's going to say to the woman, "Dang it, Mary, did you lose that again?" And then, they're going to have a little bit more of a conversation where it's starting to get heated, like, "We can't keep losing these valuables." And from all of this, like, commotion in the back, Cody, you're going to notice something eyeing the eyeballs that you set out kind of like as a trap. They're, at this time, just a little shadow slowly moving towards the eyeballs, and they're currently about to take a swipe.
Oh.
Ben, you also seen a little shadow moving away from the commotion at the back of the end of the caravan.
Oh, no.
Multiple culprits. Maybe one culprit that's able to split itself into
So
shadow.
when you say shadow, are you saying like a dark figure or like a literal like shadow shade kind of thing?
Yeah.
Or like we can't tell yet kind of thing.
So for the most part, they are shrouded, not necessarily like a shade, because like it's not like specifically a shadow, but they are incredibly adept at keeping themselves concealed.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, I have an idea. Whether it's what happens first or not doesn't matter to me, but I do have an idea. I have a cool celestial ability called blinding light rather, and
Blinding loot.
blinding loot to let me start playing.
Yeah, he just plays it so good you go blind.
Yeah.
We got a bard now.
But basically, if there's a creature within like 5 spaces ish or whatever, I can make a spell check and it can contest it with a physical save. But basically, it'll just blind the creature straight up if it works.
Okay.
And so like this thing that I'm seeing, possibly eyeing the eyeballs that I left there, I definitely want to maybe wait a second or maybe not. If it's already like in the general area, I want to try to blind it and then like, tackle it or chase it down or whatever else from there. But the first thing is the blinding light. That's my thought.
Okay. And this blinding light, does it affect everyone in a certain area or just the one thing?
It's a good question. It just says choose a creature within 5 spaces. So I guess it's just one thing. It's
Nice.
just like a flashbang goes off kind of like in front of them or something,
Absolutely. So go ahead and make a roll, and then it gets contested by what?
A physical save typically. If it succeeds, it is not blinded. And if it fails, it's blinded. And it's against a spell check. D20 plus 4.
Ooh,
23.
Ooh.
my goodness.
I'm rolling high. Back from the
Yeah,
dead.
you did.
High roller.
This is perfect.
All right. So as this all is going on, you'll see this shadowy figure start to reach for your possessions, and he's gonna get just slowly revealed by this blinding light. Not only is it going to illuminate his presence, he's also going to just cry out a little bit, like, and still try to go for the whatever he was trying to steal, those like wolf's eyes.
Yeah.
And he's going to run straight into the caravan, and the caravan is still moving too, mind you. So he just clonks straight into the caravan, goes directly underneath it, almost gets
Oh, no.
run over, but not yet. And you'll notice it's just a little goblin.
Oh, okay. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely like, as soon as it goes under the wagon, I'm like, oh crap. And I'm like trying to like chase it down to not lose it. Be like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
I am too. I saw the commotion. I was still paying attention, and I see that. So I'm going to try and help you grab this guy before he disappears again.
Yeah,
or gets
I'm gonna
run
be like,
over.
I'm gonna be like, Emmeline, grab him. If you see him, grab him.
This goblin is absolutely in flight mode. Go ahead and give me a couple of checks to see if you guys can capture him.
Okay, it doesn't matter what check.
Whatever you think would be best in the situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be a grapple. It could be just some athletics or might check. Doesn't matter to me.
Okay, I've got some athletics. I'm gonna do that. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Very good.
So I'm gonna stay out of this because I just cast a blinding light. Feel like I'm occupied.
Nice.
Yeah.
So as he's rolling in between the caravans, trying to like miss a wheel, miss a horse, miss a hoof, he basically rolls straight at your feet, and he's just looking right up at you.
I'm gonna yank him.
Absolutely. And he's gonna say, "No, no, no, not me. No, no, I didn't do anything yet."
You've been caught red.
Yet.
What happened to the shadow in the back near Phoenix? Did he
what's
realize
going on
what
over there now?
happened? Did he flee
So-
or did?
With this one, I'm thinking I'm just gonna try and follow it, see if it leads anywhere, and not be seen as I do follow it.
Ah.
Ooh, okay, that's
like
cool. Go ahead and make a check for that. But I do also believe your hunter's mark would give you a big benefit for this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. Mark him real quick. Oh, yeah.
Wait. Where's my hunter's mark again? Spend 1 action point and stamina point. Focus on mark a creature. While a creature's marked, I gain advantage on awareness and survival checks made to find the targets. Okay. Cool. So then,
Yeah.
should I roll for stealth or for awareness?
Yeah, good question.
So there's not necessarily a check that comes with the hunter's mark, right? Like,
No,
do you have
it's-
to do a check?
If we're in combat, it'd be an action point and a stamina point, but I'm out of combat, so it doesn't really cost anything.
True.
As long as I've spent some time with the creature, I can, or if I can see it, I can mark it.
Okay. Tell you what, you absolutely were able to mark it because you saw the creature, and there's this like faintly illuminated like trail that's starting to veer off from the back of the caravan, and you can see the direction it's going, kind of like in a diagonal, kind of in the direction that the caravan's going, but not really. And it's down one of those paths that are like not big enough for a horse and buggy. It's kind of just like a walking path.
Okay, I'm gonna keep on that trail then.
Absolutely. And before we have anything interesting happen along that trail, I think I'm gonna go back to the captured goblin and talk to him for just a little bit.
All right.
Yep.
Right about now, I'm pulling out my long sword and just kind of pointing it at the goblin that Emmeline's holding.
Yes. Threats.
Yes, we got this. A cleric and a paladin, basically.
And the goblin before you is just gonna be like stuttering. He's gonna say, "Please, please, please, please! I just needed something to eat and a toy sword, I guess."
At least you're honest.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm gonna, I don't know, yell at him. Thieving is wrong. Stealing, stop. Listen, Luminary's not an idiot, okay? He's gonna say, stealing is wrong. You can't just steal because you're hungry. That would make the world just chaotic. What if everyone did that?
Then he's just gonna look around a little bit and be like, "Why is it wrong? Everybody steals where I come from."
Oh, okay, yeah, that's gonna be like, Lumi's just gonna look confused for a second and just be like, well, you know.
I mean, if there's food, I need food, and then you got
Wait.
food, so I got food.
we got some different customs over here.
How long
we
have you
don't
been
do
stealing
that.
from this caravan?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you're bad at stealing or catching stealers, then that's your fault.
Answer the question.
Yeah.
Oh,
point the
What was the question?
sword a little bit closer to the skin. How long have you been stealing from them?
This hasn't been going on very long. And then he'll try to like reiterate in a very simple type of goblin tone that they haven't been doing it for more than maybe a month. This is kind of a new occurrence for this caravan in particular.
Okay, yeah, so it lines up for the most part.
Okay.
So like these guys probably are the culprits.
I'm gonna ask how many there are of them, like in the area right now.
Just me. They all left.
I guess the one did run off, but
I'm gonna look him dead in the eyes, and can I tell? Can I read him enough to know if that's just a lie or if that's actually true?
So looking at this goblin here, dead in the eyes, you're able to tell that he's not a malicious or dishonest type of person. He may not even be smart enough to be.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Is it
Well,
like-
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm just wondering, I guess, if there is like a bigger group, like we need to get these items back for these people who've had their stuff stolen. I mean, that guy's walking around with no shoe right now.
It's gonna get gangrene.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. I
Like,
feel like we could.
Yeah. If there's like somewhere nearby that they're going, I guess, because clearly they're not holding all this stuff on them.
Definitely. And this goblin is going to look at you very, very nervously as you're asking him, where is your, tribe, I guess. And he's going to like look down and in an unconvincing manner, just kind of like point in the left direction of the caravan. And he's going to say, that way, they're over there.
Oh, that seemed really honest.
If you guys want to go ahead and make a couple of checks to see how actually honest that is, go for it.
Oh, for sure. Is that insight then?
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, my insight is 0, so hopefully I roll high.
Ooh, I only got a 5 total.
Oh my! Let's just add our score together.
Well, too caught up in the moment. We can't read the guy.
Oh my goodness.
So he kind of just seems like distraught to you guys, and he's almost like passing the blame, for what you can tell, in a way sincere, like that way, go that way.
All
So
right.
for the most part, that's what he's saying. And then before we do anything like that, let's head back over to Phoenix.
Yeah, fair.
All
I
right.
have an idea. We'll get there.
All right. You've been tracking down the trail for a couple of minutes now, going on like 2 to 5 minutes. Is there anything specific you're looking for or trying to do before anything interesting happens?
I think my main focus right now is not losing the trail, but I do want to like keep an eye out for others that might be patrolling a certain area, that would be looking for people that are trailing a goblin perhaps, or maybe like holes or caves or anything that might house certain creatures.
Okay. So along the path, the goblin that you've been following kind of made a beeline straight for what he would assume is safety. So after a very short amount of time, you are actually able to stumble upon what seems like where these goblins are starting to hold up. It's a very simple kind of encampment area. It doesn't look like it's been there for very long, but you do see around 5 goblins all in the different buildings and around the area. One of them in particularly spooked.
Are they armed?
For the most part, you don't see any of them armed, but like armed in a sense as like you need to protect and defend yourself in the wilderness. You would see a couple of them have like pointy sticks. You would see a couple of them have like some clubs, but nothing like weaponry.
I mean, honestly,
Just very crude.
if these are some stealthy lads, they could be hiding weapons anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
True. It was very true. I think I'm gonna lock this place in my memory and run back and try and regroup with Luminary and Emmeline.
Nice.
Definitely.
Kind of cook up a plan.
Heading
Right.
back to Luminary and Emmeline. What are you guys doing?
I was just gonna say, like right about now, Ben already knows where their hideout is, but I'm totally gonna be like, I need rope, and then like, so I'll just be like starting to like, I don't know. It doesn't even matter because it's kind of funny because Ben already knows where it is anyway. But I'm just gonna start tying rope around this goblin, just like right around his neck, like a leash, and like super tight, and just be like, all right, lead us to it.
All right, I'm going to need a check from you
Okay.
to be able to hog tie this little goblin.
All right, sounds good. What are we thinking? Probably athletics or something.
Yep, and this guy's nimble too.
All right, should be pretty bad. 9.
Not bad. This is going to be a plus.
Go. Okay. Well,
You were not
hopefully-
able to hog tie the goblin at all.
Hopefully, right about now, Ben's coming back anyway, and I'm just struggling with this goblin. Like, come here, just Emmeline, hold him still.
Yeah. Can I help or something?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to make a roll to see if you could help Luminary try to rope him up, go for it.
Okay, do I have to do any like specific one or just a regular 20?
Do whatever you want, but you do have to beat this 17.
Oh my. Okay.
You
Well,
got this.
I guess I'll do my athletics too. That probably makes the most sense. So
Heck yeah.
I'll do that.
Let's go. Natural 20. Let's
Oh
go.
my gosh. Well,
So
we didn't
unfortunately-
need them anyways.
Unfortunately, with your help, you were still unable to hogtie this goblin. It's like one of you has one of his feet, one of you has one of his arms, and you were still able to twist up and around and get out of your grasp. So
Like,
now
what's
he's
happening?
going to try to make a run for it in the direction that he pointed for both of you guys. Go ahead and get some rolls to see if you can either catch him before he leaves or keep up with him.
Okay.
Honestly, I mean, it's kind of like,
Or if you have, or
It's
if you have
sorta-
a special ability to help you in this situation, please do so.
okay, I was gonna say it's sort of metagaming, but it also just be kind of funny if we just like can't do it, like we just straight up can't, and he just runs away, and we're just like, dang it, and that's what Ben comes up to. I feel like that'd be pretty funny.
Darn it. Yeah, I'm all right with that.
All right, for the narrative, we're failing.
Okay. So both of you failed to catch the goblin and watched him run away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we tried, we tried, but we just like this guy's just slippery.
Nice. So from the left or the west side of the caravan, I guess. I can't really remember which one I said, but from that direction that the goblin pointed in, he beelined straight in that direction. And as you guys are just watching this goblin run away, Ben starts to come up from behind you guys in the opposite direction and says, "Hey guys, I found their camp."
Thank God.
How's it going,
Well,
guys?
so
I didn't even-
we believe
Didn't even know
that
you were off.
we believe that they're goblins, and their hideout is that way. And I'll point the exact wrong direction.
Yeah. That's wrong. Why are you guys
What?
so sweaty, by the way? You seem like you're out of breath.
No.
I'm too embarrassed to talk about it, so we're gonna move on.
Yeah, as I'm coiling the rope back up and just be like, yeah, just shut up about it, Phoenix. Actually, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You see Jerry and Carrie just dying laughing at you.
Well, did we get her that sword back? Did we take it off the goblin? Could we just
I
pretend we
doubt
did?
it.
Oh,
No.
maybe it fell while he was struggling.
Yeah.
Not at the moment, no. Unfortunately.
Well, I found their camp. There's about half a dozen of them so far, from what I can tell. I don't think they're heavily armed, but I can lead you the way there.
Well,
Strategize something.
before we get there, we interrogated one of them, and he seemed rather non-hostile. He just said he was hungry. He said his whole tribe, that's all he knows. He just knows to steal, to eat. They don't work. They're lazy heathens. So, but that's normal for them. So what do we do about that?
Get a psychologist. I don't know. That's a deep question.
Moral dilemmas.
That's just a moral relativism right here.
Well, hopefully when we go to their camp, their setup, hopefully we can talk some sense into them and we can come to an agreement.
Hopefully. I can't help but be racistly biased that we can't trust them. But, that's just...
Understandable. I mean, we saw what happened today.
Yeah, but I guess we have to do what we have to do. We've found the culprits, so we should probably figure it out, I guess.
Okay, so I know that we're following them to their place, but I'm still concerned about the group that we're with. Did we just leave them behind?
Right.
I mean, nothing that they're losing is super duper valuable. So in that sense, I'm not super worried about it, but
Well, we all know the rule from the Radiant Vanguard, the number one rule, which is don't split the party. So,
yeah. So sorry to these people.
yeah, I think we just got to let them keep trekking on, and hopefully nothing big happens, and we go figure this thing out.
All right.
You're gonna get ambushed so hard.
Phoenix, no, don't say that.
This
And,
was their
you
plan
guys-
all along. Separate us.
The goblins were a red herring.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. Oh my gosh, that'd be wild. Hopefully not.
Well, you guys inform Salt and Pepper of your decision, and he's, already kind of inspired by Luminary's guidance. So he knows the way, and he knows it a little bit better now. So he says, "We'll meet back up with you guys later. You're a quick group. You can pick up the pace."
Yes, agreed.
Yes, that's us.
Super quick.
Onward.
Yeah,
Lead
let's
the
do
way,
this.
Phoenix.
All right, I'm gonna give them a tour of the little trail, and hopefully, I think once we approach the camp, I'll probably stop us before we get too close so we don't get noticed, and maybe sneak in through the bushes or something.
Okay, definitely. And
Yeah,
it's going to be a
you
very short time before you guys start getting onto this makeshift goblin encampment. if you guys wanted to make a couple of stealth checks or anything else that you're trying to do at the moment while you're coming onto the camp, that would be nice.
Do my stealth.
Gotta make sure I don't have disadvantage on stealth somehow. No, we're good.
Anyone wearing mail
my
armor?
Gosh, guys.
Ooh,
I
not
hope
so
you're
good.
not standing near me.
Oh my gosh.
Sounds like we're doing great.
That's with a
I
plus
got
7,
this.
dude.
I was gonna say,
13.
Roll the natural 1.
man.
We're doing great.
What? You know, that's okay. It's we shouldn't be sneaky. That's not very friendly of us. We should yeah.
Well, we can't. So
So, almost adamantly, Luminary, keeping his same demeanor, is leading the charge kind of after he's been told by Ben what's going on. And he's stealthily walking forward, seeing this camp. And as he walks a little bit farther into, like, maybe even presenting himself to the camp, you'll hear Emmeline's clattering from just around the tree, almost just miles away. You can hear it. Just
just look
Yeah.
back and just be like, what?
I guess.
How'd you even make a sound that loud? How'd you do that?
You know, I didn't think that drink was gonna hit me the way it did. It just should have known better. Don't drink on the job.
All right. So what does that mean for us? That's the real question.
I think we should just immediately announce who we are.
Yep. And the entirety of the goblin makeshift tribe is also looking at you, all 5 of the goblins that are currently there. Just kind of like awestruck and a little bit fearful, like, people.
I'm gonna put my hands up as a sign of peace. Not surrender, just peace. Let them know we mean no harm. That we didn't get to finish our questioning, and we'd like to talk a little further.
Okay.
Yes.
The goblins are going to kind of look at you and look around to the goblins and be like, questioning. Who's she talking about? What questions? I didn't have a question. I don't have a question for her either.
Ooh, we don't recognize any of these goblins? None of them
Not
are
yet.
from. Oh gosh.
Well, that's probably fine. What do we do? We don't
let's
want to just
ask,
walk in and be like, we're here to accuse you.
Yeah, we'll ask them if they know anything about the caravan that's been traveling through this area.
Yeah.
And then with unconvincingly guilty faces, all of them look at each other and say, no, what's that? Caravan? I don't know, Carrie.
I think
And
you
then,
might. You stole her sword.
After like 2-3 minutes of like slowly deliberating, trying to like ease things out of the goblins, the goblin that you two were interrogating shows up a minute or 2 later to the goblin encampment and is like, guys, we're screwed. And then he's gonna look at you guys and be like, never mind.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you all. You seem pretty guilty. You're not that great at lying, unfortunately for you.
I'm gonna. Would you say we have any rations left from our trip so far?
Yeah, we're hungry.
Yeah, I would say that you're not really like somebody who runs out or wouldn't prepare for a mission. So you would definitely have your own rations for sure.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna basically talk to myself for a second, just be like, well, here goes dinner, I guess, and then pull out some rations. I don't know, some beef jerky, if you will, and just kind of hold it out, just kind of like have it there.
Yeah.
Any immediate reaction? I'm gonna kind of hold it. Maybe I'll even like start just little munching, but like kind of fake,
Okay. So if you're holding it out for someone to take it, someone will
I'd say, like,
absolutely take it.
casually. Like I'm eating this, but I'm definitely just like kind of holding my arm out casually,
Okay. So holding your arm out casually, you're going to hear a very just small but very distinct squeaking of a boot. And somebody is going to try to snatch that from your hands. And for the most part, you don't necessarily see them at the moment. But when they do try to snatch that from your hands, it's very clear that a little goblin is trying to steal that piece of meat.
You know what?
Oh.
I'll let him do it, and then I'll just like look at him and then look at the rest of the crowd,
Okay. And then with a relatively large amount of fanfare, you'll see him like just hold up the beef jerky like high and proud, and then another victory for Squeaks McSneaks.
Okay. It's
And then the rest of the goblins cheer him on.
That's
the
pretty funny.
victory is his thievery then. Okay.
I'm gonna be like, okay, so that right there, that's an issue.
Yeah.
Because that was mine. You see, That's why that's an issue.
And then for the most part, they're just all kind of gonna give you a dumbfounded look, like, okay, and what's that mean?
It's pretty funny. I don't know what to do.
Well, you're not supposed to do that. You see, if it doesn't belong to you, you don't take it. Otherwise, you could make somebody very upset, and you have made some people upset, which is why we are here now.
After
Just chat.
After Squeaks takes one bite of the beef jerky, this other goblin girl is gonna snatch the beef jerky from him and say, "Gabina wins," and then take a bite of that too.
And now, did you like that? Did you like having your jerky stolen?
Yeah, Squeaks, how you feeling about that now?
He shrugs a little bit and he's gonna say, "Well, that's just the rules. If I wasn't quick enough, then I don't get to have it."
What the heck
That
do we do
doesn't
with
seem
this?
very fair, Squeaks.
Well, that's just how we were taught. And yet it just seems like, that's how everyone else works. And then he's going to kind of like point over to let's say the chieftain of this very small tribe. He's a little bit older, but he's just going to nod and say, "Yes, this is what we have been taught. This is what we will now embody." And then,
yeah, this doesn't seem like a good way of life, guys.
Phoenix, you got any input on this?
Yeah, here's the deal, little fellas. You've kind of caused a bit of a problem for this caravan, and we're trying to reason with you in a non-combative, non-imprisoning way right now. So we're going to need you to work with us. Otherwise, I don't know. We might have to capture you, and I really don't want to do that. I see some good. I see some good here, Maybe we can find a different gig.
I think we should teach them some manners, personally.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, maybe we just need to, I don't know.
Educate them.
Yeah,
we can ask for things instead of stealing things. That's a step.
Or we could, how about I don't know, maybe turn to the chieftain guy and be like, or simply put, you can steal from yourselves as much as you'd like. The next goblin to steal from the caravan will die.
Oh my.
And Nibble Fingers is going to be the goblin chieftain. And he's going to look at you, just old and kind of in his wise, dumb goblin form. And he'll be like, "Our numbers have dwindled. And if there's another purging, then I shall be the one who is left." And then he's just saying that he's the slow one that'll get left behind. The other ones will live. But he's going to reiterate that this wasn't necessarily their way until relatively recently, maybe about a month ago.
Oh, okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, how come?
It's what they've been taught. Clearly, the person who took it from them was able to keep it from them because they couldn't keep it. And then that's what they've been taught. So Nibble Fingers is going to say, "This is our home now. We have lost home.
Oh,
but the lessons will always be with us. Take what you can. Never give back."
Did somebody take something from you?
And looking around this environment, it's 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5 really crappy tents. They're all not really that well put together. You can tell that this is a makeshift encampment for sure. This isn't the goblin home or anything like that. Kind of like they've been displaced or refugees themselves.
See, I didn't even think anything about that because goblins, sometimes are just nomads or whatever. So it's this is just their home.
Yeah.
But that makes sense.
Okay. Well, I'm already on your side. I'm ready to fight for your cause.
Yeah, I need to understand a bit more. Where did you call home before this?
And then he's going to say home. And then he's going to speak fondly of Goblin Hollow or Gobble Hollow. It's kind of like this very simple valley. It's surrounded by a couple of hills, but to the goblins, they're very large. Relatively easy to defend, but it's nicer because it's a smaller area that goblins fit perfectly into. The rolling green hills, the trees around them that gave them perfect shade. And he's just gonna wax poetically of this area. And then the Fire Nation came. He's going to talk about the different kind of situations that they've put in from the orc tribe that has recently displaced them from Goblin Hollow.
Okay.
They're bigger, uglier cousins.
Yes.
Yeah.
As the orc tribe has displaced them from Goblin Hollow, they're more brutish, but also just a ragtag band of orcs. It's not necessarily like a tribe, just like this group of goblins isn't a tribe anymore either. But he is going to say different things like cursing their name, giving different kind of descriptions of the couple of orcs that ran them out. And he's also going to weirdly say something like superstitious morons. Like, so, in an already stupid monster, calling another monster stupid is funny enough, but superstitious in and of itself is a little bit weird.
Yeah, it's pretty specific. Okay. Do you believe that these orcs are still at your home?
And he's just gonna nod solemnly, say just a little bit like, we check often, and every time we're caught, we lose another.
All right, here it is, team. You ready? This is gonna be easy. If we can reclaim your home, will you stop stealing? Because clearly it's brought you no true good. I mean, look at the situation you're in.
And he says, we will not steal from your caravan should you bring our home back. In fact, we'll give back anything that you think we've taken from the caravan. And then he's going to point over to his tent and he'll say, if you would like, we can even see my massive collection. And then just a little bit of like a gleam of greed showing through his eyes, like the collector that he is. He's going to start saying like, so this is my teddy bear and this is my one shoe. And then this is my, like, just going back and forth, like just these things that don't matter whatsoever, but he loves them.
You know,
super cool.
You probably appreciate that shoe more than that guy ever did.
It's like actually complimenting his collection. It's like, wow, that's pretty good.
Well, I think that we need to go to their home and check out the situation, see if this is something that we could handle for them.
Absolutely. And before you guys start heading off, as this guy is trying to show you his collection, he's also going to say, for your generosity, go speak to Grubina. She's an excellent cook and she'll fill your bellies.
Oh, okay.
I've never been less excited to eat someone's food based on their name.
I love food. This is great.
Fair enough.
Hey, you just lost your jerky.
That's true.
You've got nothing for later.
Yeah, that's true. My stomach's already growling. I'm gonna be starving later. All right, fine. We'll go meet Grubina.
Definitely. And as you see just one goblin in the middle of the campment mixing around a cauldron full of food, she's going to start saying off like the different menu items to the goblins around her, and she's going to slap one thing into the plate in front of the goblin, and she's going to say, a fungus rat roast. And then it's going to look exactly the same as the very next dish, and she's going to say, slug souffle, as she slaps another one right onto the other goblin's plate. And the names just keep on changing, but the meal does not. And then as you get up to the point of actually getting a plate yourself, she's going to say, which one do you want?
I want some
I'm fasting right now.
souffle, please. Oh, I'd like to try it.
I try to talk, but I kind of just like throw up a little bit in my mouth, and I'm just like, just wait.
And goblin souffle comes right on the plate for you, Emmeline. And she's going to look a little bit at Luminary and be like, sure you're not hungry? That jerky sucked.
Well, I'll look at Emmeline's plate and just be like, I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
Hey, more for me. I'm going to add my signature special sauce that I bring with me everywhere I go, because I'm a huge foodie. Nice. And I'm going to add it to the bowl just to give it a little kick.
And
I'm going to chug that thing. Yeah.
Just pulls out sriracha.
Yeah.
I'm happy with this.
I'm going to look away.
Definitely. And the slug souffle even does have a slug in it. And it's not the best thing that you've ever eaten. But all of the goblins love it.
You know, it's different.
What they call a delicacy.
Well, I worry that this whole orc situation might take a little bit of time. So what if we kind of finish escorting the caravan back and then be like, all right, now let's go tackle these orcs and figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We could like streamline or fast forward that, but I just want to like make sure the caravan's actually escorted, because it'd just be weird if we're like, all right, let's just leave them alone for hours at a time and You know what I mean?
I'm gonna
That's a good point.
I'm gonna steal the teddy back. I'm gonna get that to Jerry.
It's fair game in their culture.
Yeah, true.
Yep.
All right, yeah. Let's fast forward.
Okay, totally. And if you guys are meeting back up with the caravan, it's really only going to take like 20, 30 minutes for you to be able to reach the pace or make up the pace that the caravan has traveled in front of you. So it really
Cool.
doesn't take all that long. You still have at least 3 more hours in this journey.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and we'll kind of like go to Salt and Pepper, go to the boss man, and let him know what we found out and the plan and all that. But yeah, then I just say we just kind of stick with them until they're actually to their next destination and be like, all right, now we got to go figure this out.
Okay, definitely. And after, let's say, another 30 minutes to an hour of traveling, after you've already informed Salt and Pepper of the different like things going on, he's gonna be like, goblins, of course. I should have known nobody would steal a left shoe other than an idiot like that. And then another like 30 minutes to an hour as you guys are traveling down the road, you're gonna notice that there's one, it looks like a box kind of in the middle of the road, kind of like blocking it in a way, but in the poorest attempt to block the road. And it's not a big box.
Right now? Again?
Yeah, I'm definitely on edge at this point.
Just a box in the middle of the road in front of the caravan.
Well,
I
Phoenix,
want to
if
investigate it.
I'm gonna do awareness and look at the surrounding trees because this is already very sus. So
Yeah, give it a roll.
14.
Okay. Pretty good. As you're looking around, the box does clearly have footprints around it, and the trees don't necessarily look broken or anything, so it doesn't necessarily look like something is obvious for a trap, if that's specifically what you're looking for. But it does look like there's a bit of a like disheveled area from where the box came from, maybe off to the right side.
if there's any obvious footprints, you could possibly figure out what it was.
Oh, true that. Well, I'm gonna study these tracks and hopefully maybe determine the origin.
Yeah, heck
what it
yeah.
is.
So does your hunter's mark have anything specific for that?
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now. It says so I can mark a creature by studying its tracks for at least 1 minute. So it doesn't specifically say how much I can identify from that creature, but like, is there any way I can discern whether it's a like human, goblin, or no?
How long do you have to study the tracks?
1 minute, at least 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay, and you're going to the tracks right around the box.
Yep, just the closer ones.
Okay, definitely. Will you also give me a, I guess, awareness check again?
Okay. Uh-oh.
Maybe an investigation?
Let me see here.
Whatever one's best for you, really.
Right. Awareness beats investigation by 1, so we'll roll that again.
Totally.
13.
13, okay. So you are relatively focused on the footprints. You're kind of like zoning into one specific one. You're noticing the like curvature and detail of this heavy footprint around the boxes. And as you're starting to notice like the detail, the curvature, different things about like how many toes they have and how big the footprint is, you're gonna notice that you'll hear a cracking and creaking coming from the box as a baseball bat sized club with nails in it emerges from the box as well and is coming for a swing directly at you.
Oh,
A
snap.
orc is bursting out of this box with a baseball club with nails in it coming at you.
Holy
Oh
moly.
no! Well,
That's a
I'm
big
gonna
guy.
try and dodge that.
That's a big box.
Definitely. So if you want to, go ahead. We'll do this as a contested roll.
So what do I roll for that specifically? Just would that be athletics or just like a?
Just do agility. Just
Agility,
like basic
okay.
agility.
All right, that's works for me. 20. Wait, right? Oh yeah, so 17. So that goes to a 20.
Very nice.
Dirty 20.
Hey,
And- This swing was wild and heavy, and it flew directly over your head as you were able to duck directly out of the way. Looking very fierce, very angry, the orc looks directly at you and screams a war cry.
Oh, it's go time.
Oh no.
It's go
And
time.
now,
Did
Time to fight.
I wish I had Glove here now. He's an orc. Maybe he can speak some sense. All right. Anyway.
I'm fighting.
Okay. Yeah. I draw my bow. I'm gonna take some steps back too, as many as I can to get some distance from this guy.
absolutely. Give me 1 second. Let me set up the map for you.
In the meantime, you want us roll an initiative?
Yes, that would be awesome.
Cool. Let's do that.
That's not. We don't add anything to that, right? Or do we do +4?
So for initiative, it's add your agility.
Oh, that's right. Yep, that's right.
Sweet.
1.
Great.
13.
Sorry, I forgot to mute.
Off ASMR.
Got plenty of it for you.
When you mentioned gangrene earlier, I Googled it. I wish
Why?
I didn't Google it.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, that's
Forgot
that's
what it
not a
was.
good Google.
I thought it was like some infection or something, and yeah, the images were something.
Yeah.
Bleh.
Yeah, not good. Shouldn't have done that. I thought it was like the Blue Man Group, but like green.
Green gang.
But not like my other favorite game, my other favorite band, Agent Orange.
Yeah.
Necrosis as a result of blood flow or bacterial invasion. Okay.
Ugh. Oh my gosh, I have a +1 in agility too.
Make that roll even better.
It'd be
Even
funny if we
numbers over here.
had like the exact same attributes. Incidentally,
Yeah, sounds like you've got better charisma than me.
I'm very rizzed up. That's my prime. I'm at a 3
Yeah.
with charisma.
I got 0.
Oof.
You're not in the
Cleric with
negatives.
0 charisma.
Yeah, at least I'm not in the negative.
I'm in Rizzle
That's true.
debt. I don't know to who, but it's not good.
I watched a video the other day of basically just rules for women in D&D, like way back
God.
in the day.
I seen that one.
It was really funny, actually. At first, I was like, wow, this is so terrible. And then at the end of it, I was just like, it's actually just kind of interesting. Like, it's not as, I don't
Like
know.
sexist.
It's not as sexist as I thought, even though it definitely is. It's just
Well, what were
it's just
some of the
weird.
things?
It's like
Well,
the rules from the late 70s or 50s
Uh-huh.
and 60s from when the
Yeah.
game came out. So it's
Yeah.
like actually sexist rules from those times.
Uh huh.
But like them trying to be inclusive is the funny part.
yeah, literally. They put because they changed rules for women to get women to play the game, technically. Like, that's supposedly why they did it. But one of the things was, what was it? I think it was like, if you're playing a woman character, you straight up don't have a charisma score, and instead you have a beauty score.
Oh. Okay. Wait,
Which is
I
really
want that.
funny.
I kill them with my beauty. Is that it?
Well, actually, yeah, because like with different spells, like with a, I think at the time it was like the main charm spell, but it was seduction, and that was like actually just the name of the spell. I think that was universal with male or female characters technically. But if you had like a really low beauty score and you use seduction, and it like, I don't know, if a male character failed by a certain amount, then they would just die because I don't even know, just because you're like ugly, I guess. I don't know. But they just die.
You're killing it with this look.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's how SpongeBob felt in that one episode.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty weird.
I think that's funny though. Like, obviously things are different now, so it's funny to look back on.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Alex, is there anything on the GM screen that you're hiding technically that's like only in GM mode?
So yes, but that'll come up in about 4 seconds.
Okay, never mind. In a bit.
This map,
I
this
might
map looks
help.
so cool.
Thank you. I didn't make it or anything. If you scroll down a little bit, I think you can see the person that did make it.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/dice
Dice.
grimoire.
Mm-hmm.
Grimorium? Okay.
So do you have to pay people to get these?
Yes.
No. Yes. Well, even if you don't, you do have to credit their stuff.
Okay.
So like that'll be in the description later of the video and stuff like that. Anyway,
All right.
But-
I
so-
like it.
The scene. Phoenix just dropped underneath a very heavy swing from a spiked baseball bat. This encounter, let me actually make this a little bit bigger so you can see it.
Oh,
that's pretty
Yes.
good. Yeah, I like that. It's pretty good. How do we not?
For real?
This orc woman is absolutely fearsome, and I want to say maybe an entire foot taller than Phoenix as well.
Dang.
Very strange that she was able to fit in that box.
What in the heck? Her beauty score is not high, guys.
No. I think I'm gonna die. The ugliness, guys.
Just kidding. All right.
But the war cry that came from that unleashed the horde. And then you're going to see these guys.
Is this the Fire Nation orc?
Yeah, it seems like it.
There's a red background. Oh no.
Oh, look. The baddie orc has a bunch of grunt guys.
Right.
Frick. Backup dancers.
And
Yeah.
yeah. So from that war cry, let's go ahead and start rolling initiative. You guys already have an order, right?
Yeah.
It's Ben, then Emma, then Luminary. Or
I think it's Emma first, then Ben, then me.
Emma first.
I got 19.
Oh, I thought that 20 was still yours.
That was when I dodged the swing.
Okay, cool.
I also did try to make immediate distance after that dodge when she was getting out of the box. Did I make any distance away from her, or am I still right next to her?
I'll let you move one space away from where you're at the moment.
Okay. That is preferable.
Yeah. Your position was kind of dependent on the encounter, though.
Right.
So if you guys want to go ahead and start off with whoever is first, let's go ahead and get it.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm going first, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so I think I want to use my Shield of Faith on Phoenix. I'm gonna have to roll a DC 10, and if I if I have success, the target gains +2 PD for the duration, which is
Very cool.
All right.
so I will do that because I feel like you're in like danger zone.
Yeah, I don't like where I am.
No. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, hold on.
Very good.
Okay, each 10, so you've got an extra 1 PD. So now you've got 3 PD, and I have -1 mana.
Thank you.
Okay. I don't know if you want to remember that or not, but
I'm writing it down.
okay.
I can't change it in my stat sheet. So I just would have locked off, so I'll just keep over that.
So that was one of my AP. Yeah, I think it was just one. Yeah. Okay, so I think if I could, let me 1 sec. I think I want to use my magic missile. Wait, I'm allowed to use. Oh, okay.
Oh, look at that.
I think I've had this
Oops, sorry,
question
just
before. Am I allowed to use another spell with a mana point?
Yeah, you can use multiple spells during your turn, but you just can't exceed your mana spend limit during one specific action.
Okay,
So if
okay,
you're trying to do that one thing, you can't have more than 1 MP, but you can spend multiple MP during your turn.
Okay, then I'm gonna use another mana point with my magic missile, and I'm gonna see. I need 10, and if I can get that, I'll get at least 2 success. Each 5, I'll get another one. So I'll do that, and I think I want to go shoot them at this lady, at the very least. This lady, and this guy, depending on how much I didn't get that high. So just the 2.
Okay. And magic missile should just be an automatic hit, I believe. So it's just 1 damage to each of them. Awesome.
Yeah, and I've got 1 more mana point, or the AP, I mean. Let's use Sacred Bolt, I guess, on the girl next to. Okay, 9. That's 2 radiant damage. It doesn't say anything about it, like, yeah, if it makes it.
Okay. And since you already did a spell, did you do that at disadvantage?
Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
Oh, no.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I don't think that one hits.
You know, I figured as much. Okay, all right, that was it.
Okay, cool. So next up is going to be 2 of the orcs in the background. And really, all they're going to do is rush right over here for an entire 2 action points. And then they're going to take a swing directly at you, Emmeline.
I would like to use a reaction.
Thank
Go
you.
for it.
I don't remember what it is.
A body block, sidestep, transfer,
Parry.
something like that.
Okay, it's parry. It's parry. Okay, so when a creature I see within 1 space, that is Emmeline, is targeted by an attack. Oh, is it against her physical defense?
Yes.
Or precision
the
defense?
dude has a sword.
Okay, cool. I'm just going to spend an action point and grant Emmeline a +5 to her PD for this attack.
Hey.
All right.
Thank you.
Got to protect the healer.
Do I have to
8 to hit.
roll or anything?
Nope. It's just your PD is what I'm trying to beat, and I probably didn't beat it with an 8.
Where is that on my sheet?
Should be towards the top.
Yep, it should be your physical defense and your mental defense or mystical defense.
Like top center.
if you got the-
if you have
if you
the
got-
newer sheet.
Yeah, I say if you got the newer sheet, it's precision defense and area defense should be grouped
Oh.
up somewhere.
Okay, is that against my heavy? Yeah. What am I looking for here?
It'd be your standard.
I've got a lot of numbers.
It should be
So
right
what's the
by.
smallest precision defense number you have?
My precision is 14. So do I add the 5
Okay,
to
nice.
that?
Nope, your precision is just 14. But if I rolled a 19, that would mean I hit you for extra damage because I hit you like really well.
Okay, so I didn't get any damage?
Nope, no damage because I didn't make 14.
Yay.
And the
And
question
that was
about
it
the 5,
for that one.
you would have
Yeah, go
added
ahead.
5 for the parry specifically, yeah. If that's what you meant.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I forgot
If
about
that's what you
that.
meant.
You are correct.
Okay,
But you're safe either way.
perfect.
And then one more orc is going to be moving directly over here. And this time he's going to be taking a swing right at you, Luminary.
All right, I'll take it.
Oh.
He's totally going to hit me. He's going to hit me with a heavy even at it.
Yeah, I was going to say, this would be a crit for all the crits you've had.
Right.
A 14 to hit.
14 is a normal hit.
Okay, definitely. Take 2 damage, please.
Yes. 2 damage. You know what? I'm going to be greedy right away and spend 2 grit on it.
Hey,
That
good
is
idea.
My 2 grit points. Oh, wait, no, it'd be 5 total. So spending 2 of them.
Cool.
All right.
And then next up in the initiative order for you guys.
It's me.
Yeah, get him, Phoenix. Get him.
Alrighty. No more Mr. Nice Phoenix.
If you look over at us, I'm going to be like, we're fine. You know, like, we got this. We got these 2.
Good question. So I had studied some tracks, which means that whichever creature I was looking at would be marked with Hunter's Mark. Which one would I?
Ooh, okay. So
Would I have advantage against right now? I guess.
So to get Hunter's
question.
Mark, you would have had to have studied those tracks for 1 minute. And unfortunately,
that happened.
the ambush happened as soon as you approached the box. So you didn't
Nice.
study them long enough to receive Hunter's Mark, unfortunately.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, then if that's the case, I'm gonna do my first action to just make a bit of distance away from this scary lady here. So I'm gonna go over here, and then I'm going to just line up a shot. I will use my Chieftain's Fury, which I kind of forgot what that does. But let me look at it.
Yeah, Phoenix has got a
Okay.
lot of cool, fun extra stuff I forgot about.
Yeah. So I can spend 1 action point ahead of time. So if my attack hits, it will add 1 fire damage to it. And then I will spend another action point for this attack, which will force a physical save against my DC. And if it fails, then the burning condition will be applied until the next turn.
Nice.
Very cool.
Get a big one.
1 action point to move, 2 for that maneuver, and then 1 just for my attack itself. And I'll be shooting with my arrow. What is it? Dragon claw arrow. So that was the properties on that again. It's just an extra 2 damage. So that would be 2 damage added to the longbow, which would be 3 damage if this hits.
And
Let
you
me-
also have Phoenix feathers attached to your longbow, don't you?
Yes, I do. Good memory. So that's the fire damage there as well. But let's see if it hits firstly. So be aiming for the main one there.
Definitely.
Well, that is an 8. I get hits.
Unfortunately, no. And it wasn't just like a miss, but this was a very aggressive goblin woman. She basically just slashes it straight out of the skies and just like right at you.
No damaging my dragon claw arrow. How dare you? All right. Well, that's all my actions there.
Okay. And then next up is going to be these guys right over here. That's going to be 2 actions to move towards you, Phoenix, and 1 action to take an attack on you. That's going to be 18 to hit.
18 does hit. Yep.
Okay. And is it just a normal hit?
So it's a normal hit. It's a normal hit thanks to
Nice.
the bonus I got.
Okay, cool. And it's just going to be 2 damage.
Already?
Blessings.
Thank you. And then next up, we've got this guy right over here. And he's going to take another swing right at Emmeline.
All right, I'm going to use the parry reaction again.
Okay.
Dang it, I could have saved it.
Oof. Yeah, you could have.
It's okay.
And then it's going to be next up in line for you guys.
Okay. All right. What do we do
All right,
here?
Cody.
She's too far away. I'd have to move. Only taunt one of these guys wouldn't be that great.
We have so many by us.
We do. If
I wish I had like a wide ranged attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I had like an area defense attack, that'd be perfect, but I do not. Okay. I don't want to take forever here, so I will. What's this doing for me? No one's lost health yet, right? Oh, Phoenix did.
I've lost 2.
Okay.
Hit points.
Yeah. You
Okay,
technically lost 2 health, but you use grit.
Right. Okay. I'm going to spend an action point and a stamina point. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use Commander's Call. Use an action point and a stamina. Oh shoot, is Phoenix within 5 spaces? Yes. Okay, cool. Exactly. And have Phoenix attack again. You get to attack whoever you want to. And the attack is with advantage, but you can't spend any resources on it technically. So it's like one attack that would be 1 action point technically.
Okay.
With advantage.
Advantage is nice.
And you can heal 1 HP because I spent a stamina.
Thank you very much.
That's the coolest thing I can do right there.
Is that the commander's call?
Yes, I've got 1 action point after that, but let's let that resolve first.
Yeah.
I can't recall. Am I able to shoot an arrow at someone without any disadvantage when there's another opponent in my face?
It depends on the weapon. It's
Yeah, I was gonna say unwieldy. Does your
Yeah.
weapon have that?
I say
Ooh,
if it has the unwieldy property, then that is unfortunately
It is unwieldy.
yeah. So you would it'd be
So-
disadvantage, but you have advantage anyway.
Okay. Well, and if that's the case, I will use my Dragon Claw sword and attack the guy right up here in my face. So that hits with 2 damage if it hits.
Very cool.
Let's see, 11, and then for advantage. Okay, I like the second one a lot more.
Yeah, for real.
So there's an 18 hit.
Are you hitting the guy right in front of you?
Yep, with my sword.
Okay, cool. Now that's gonna be a heavy hit.
Sweet.
What?
It's 2 damage by default.
Very cool.
Which orc was it that had the -1 damage from my magic missile?
It was the one who had the. It was
This
the
lady.
the lady.
Okay, I'm sorry, Phoenix. Did you finish your thing, and that's why we're waiting?
I
That
attacked
was
him.
his.
Okay.
That was
You said it
his
was-
one attack.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, you said it was
That
a
you
heavy
gave
hit, right?
Yep. Okay.
So it'd be 2 plus 1, which would be 3 damage, right?
Yes, 3 damage to this guy right in front of you.
Nice.
Perfect.
Okay. And then I'm gonna use my last action point to buff our spellcaster here, and cast guidance on Emmeline, restoring my stamina as well. That's my turn.
Hey.
Very cool. And then last one in initiative is going to be this orc woman right here. And she's going to scream with a battle, just fury charge. And she's dropped the long and large club that had spikes in it. And now she's starting to take out her duo daggers. These things
Ooh.
are big, really big to be considered daggers, but she uses them as daggers. They're basically like swords.
This is a
So-
knife.
Yeah.
Knock it out.
So it's going to be 2 attacks with this dual wielding weapon straight at you, Phoenix.
Boy,
Don't forget you have Shield of Faith.
I'm banking on that to save me right now.
11 and 15.
Okay, the 11 does not hit. The 15 hits as a heavy.
Even with Shield of Faith?
Yeah, the Shield of Faith brings my heavy threshold from 19 to 21, and he says 22.
Oh
Oh.
no.
No, oh, no. I rolled 2 dice. I got an 11 and I got a 15 to try to hit you. Does 11 or 15 hit you?
Oh, neither hit.
Nice.
Wait, I just saw 22 on the screen. I thought that was one of the attacks. Okay, no, neither
Yeah,
hit.
no. I just did it for convenience so I didn't have to wait for the numbers to pop up.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, totally. And honestly, you just dipped and ducked and dived right between all of those. Very nice. But it's going to be right back to the top of the round.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. And I have guidance on me now. That's a D8, right?
Yep. D8 added to whatever you want, whatever check you make.
Okay. I think. Okay. I think I am going to use it. I'm going to use my Sacred Bolt. I don't know. I wish I knew how many. Yeah. Okay. Which guy goes next in the lineup out of the 3 surrounding me?
Out of the ones surrounding you, It's
Mhm.
going to be the one.
This guy.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm gonna use it on that guy, and I'm gonna also use an extra action point
One second.
to
Gonna undo that. There we go.
Oh man, I was so excited for a second.
Yeah, we had reinforcements.
Just
Right.
cloned ourselves.
Shadow
Okay.
clones.
Oh, that would have been so cool. Yeah, I'm gonna use it to do an extra radiant damage. So if this hits, which I'm really hoping it does with the extra roll, I should
Do
get
it.
3. I should get 3. Okay. Oh wow, guys,
Oh, this is gonna be
There
big.
it goes.
guys.
Is that like the third 20 we've had?
Let's go.
This
Um,
is gonna be big. Oh yeah, baby, this is gonna be good.
Okay, so
31.
lots of
What?
yeah, this is great. Okay, so
Yeah,
yeah,
it
3 radiant damage.
As a base?
No, 2, and then I did an extra action point to get an extra radiant damage, so 3. total.
Okay. And then not taking into account heavier brutals, right?
Yeah.
Nice. So this guy hasn't been hit literally at all. And you're using this spell kind of like, in a way, you know what you're doing, but somehow you know that you're doing it so gosh dang well that you're like harnessing a power that you haven't harnessed before. And you're literally melting the face off of this orc. He's down and
That's so
out for
cool.
the count instantly the second your spell touches him.
That's huge.
Nice.
R.I.P. guy.
And one shot at this guy. Just surrounded, and then you're just like, boom, dead.
I got nervous.
An ambulance, but not for me.
Not for me.
Yeah. We'll cover Emmeline and be like, stay nervous.
Yeah.
That's an
Okay. Okay. Which one goes after him? This guy? I think it was this guy.
No, it's actually going to be the guy right behind you because they went to attack Luminary next.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna use my yeah, I'll use my guiding bolt. So I'll use my last 2 AP and 1 mana point to do this one. Hopefully I get a good one again.
It'll be a
And,
disadvantage.
and it's at disadvantage. So that's terrible. That's so sad.
Well,
Look at that
no
number,
hit.
guys.
You can't one shot 2 of them in one turn. Okay, it's okay.
But imagine.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm all set.
all right. So it's going to be this orc right here's turn. And he just saw what you did to his friend Emmeline, and he's looking for revenge. He's going to take one
Ooh.
heavy swing right at you, and he's going to empower it since he doesn't have to move. So hopefully, oh man. Okay. 10 to hit.
That's my 14 again, right? My precision.
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's 14.
Okay. Nice. So it doesn't hit. That's fortunate for you because as his sword starts to swing through in the air and hit down onto the ground next to you, it makes this just cut almost like a crater right next to your feet where you can tell that if you were hit by that, that would have been a painful hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He-
That was
he
scary,
used all of
guys.
his action points to empower it.
Okay. Well, thank you, D&D gods.
We don't currently have those yet in lore yet, but coming soon. But that should be next up in initiative for you guys.
Ben?
Okay, that is me.
Let's get it.
Alrighty. Well, for my first action, I think what I'm going to try and do. So with my Dragon Claw arrow, it does have this recall ability where I can summon it right back to me. And depending on where it landed, I'm going to try and aim for it to return to my position and possibly pierce the fella in front of me.
That'd be cool.
But you said she batted it away as well, so I don't know where that would have landed.
Okay. Why don't you make a fate roll to see if it's in direct line with one of these guys here?
All right.
If you get like more than 12, then it is in line.
Okay. No. All right. Well,
So close.
Almost
regardless, I
lined
will
up.
recall it back to my position. All right, so that's one action there. I'm just gonna target this guy in front of me again with my sword here. 14.
A normal hit.
All right,
Nice.
and then let me see what else I can do. I'm gonna mark the boss with Hunter's Mark as well,
Very cool.
which takes 1 action point, 1 stamina point. So that leaves me 1 action point left, and so I'll swing again with my sword. But since
How much damage did you do with your sword the first time?
the first time it was, I think it was 3 damage.
Okay.
So the second hit on him would have been 2 more there, unless it was a heavy.
In this turn, you did 2 damage to that target, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you did that 2 damage to that target, it would have died. So what would that look like?
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Sick.
it's it was just a clean, just gorgeous cut right through the neck. Standard decapitation. Almost looks like a sashimi, just right through.
There we go.
But okay, so that guy's done for. That's relieving. And then afterward, I mark the boss with Hunter's Mark, and so for my final attack, I will once again use my sword onto her, which I think will be not at disadvantage because she has Hunter's Mark, so it'll just be neutral.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I got a 15. What's that do?
A 15 is exactly what you need to be able to hit the boss lady. So that's just
All
a
right.
normal hit.
Yeah, that'll be 2 damage then,
Very cool.
and that is my turn.
Pretty
That's
good.
not bad,
All
he's
right.
turn.
Yep. We got some orcs to get to.
All right.
So that one. And it's actually just this guy. So the one directly in front of you, Emmeline, is going to take another swing, and he's going to empower it just like the guy did behind you.
All right. I'll use parry
Okay.
again.
Good idea.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Didn't need it
Dang.
anyway.
That's okay.
So this crater next to your feet is getting bigger and bigger. But luckily enough, the D&D gods are smiling upon you. So no damage again.
Oh, yes.
And then last in your initiative order is
Okay.
up.
That's me. All right. All right. I got 3 left this time. That's a little better. All right. Okay. 2 around us. How far away is she? She is within 5 meters. I'm going to kind of mess some stuff up here. I'm just going to mess some stuff up. So I'm going to use the taunt maneuver against the boss lady. I'm going to specifically call her out and, I don't know, say something like, "You're too tall and you look like your favorite color's yellow."
Too far.
And
Oh, you're dead.
so basically I just spend an action point and she makes a mental save. So whatever her, I don't know, mental save.
It's not very high.
Looks like it might be
But
high
it was
enough.
enough. I'll actually give it a -1 to this. So it's still going to be 14.
Yeah, still enough technically. She did save. Interesting.
Her favorite color is not yellow.
She's not taunted by me. All right, fair enough.
No.
My insult was
She's
not enough.
She's going to point at her like 12 pack and she says, "It's green."
We're like, okay. I'm going to instead go back to the tried and true. Is Phoenix still within 5 spaces? Yes. All right. Commander's call on Phoenix. Phoenix, get an attack off on this lady or someone else for free with advantage. Go.
Let's go. And I think, would that be a double disadvantage because I have Hunter's Mark on her?
Your Hunter's Mark, I think, only activates
Oh, actually,
during
it's the
your
first-
first turn on your
First
turn.
martial attack. Yep, you're right. Okay. Let me roll here.
Good point.
All right. Oh, I know a 9 doesn't hit. I was swinging my sword at her. That's funny.
Unfortunately.
It'd be a 13 total though, right? Actually.
But you need a 15.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
No worries. All right. Well, that resolves that fast. And then I'll cast guidance on Emmeline again.
Thank you.
Ben's not doing enough with it. Sorry. So you're getting guidance again. And oh shoot. Yeah, no, that's all my action points. Okay. Yep. That's it for me.
Very nice. And going back to the boss lady, she's going to look Ben dead in the eyes and she's going to just give off her war cry, similar to how she announced or initiated this encounter. And as that happens, you're going to notice like this reddish aura start to surround the rest of the orcs. And herself included. Red eyes, teeth getting bigger, more snarling. Like their entire form is starting to change a little bit, just in a more aggressive manner. And then as she does that, she's going to take another double swipe right at you with her twin blades.
Alrighty.
Good luck.
5 and a 14 to hit. Do either of those hit you?
No.
Okay, there you go.
Thanks to my power shield or whatever it was called.
Is that up for forever, basically? Or is there a time
10
limit?
minutes, right?
How long?
I think she said 10 minutes. She casted it out.
Oh.
But I don't.
Okay, well, 10 minutes is forever in battle time. So, okay, that was the end of that one's turn. So, back up to the top of the round.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna do magic missile and use the D8 on that as well. Yeah. That's all I can do actually. So we'll see what score I get there. 1 sec. Okay, plus the D8. Okay. So we got 26.
Jeez.
Okay, so the initial is always 2, and then each extra 5 I get, plus 1. So wait, what did I have to roll again? 10. Okay. What is that? Is that 15 extra? No. Yes. So
You
that's
got 5.
3 more?
Yes.
5 magic
Okay,
missiles.
guys.
That's sick.
Okay, so I'm gonna use maybe 3 on him and 2 on him. Does that
Okay.
kill either?
No, neither one of these guys are currently damaged. And if we were going to be a little bit metagamey, each one of these guys dies when they get 5 damage.
No.
Should have focused
You
fire.
mean to tell me I could have just bam killed one?
Yep, you could have melted another.
Could have done. Could have done it.
Okay. Wait, so they need 5 or more to die?
Yes, they only have 5 health, and you inflicted 3 on one and 2 on another.
Okay. So then I've got 2 more AP, and I think I'm just gonna do my Sacred Bolt plus another action point to make it a normal, so that I don't have any disadvantage. And I'm gonna
Very
do
cool.
that towards the. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it on the guy below me. Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Okay. Oh wow! Come on, I should have done it. I should have done the big lady. Are you kidding me?
I was gonna
Gosh
say at
darn
this
it.
point you could have just melted her.
Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna. Yeah, that's so sad. But it's fine. Homeboy's dead.
The one underneath you.
Yeah,
How
he's.
much damage is that? It's just like 3, 4, 5.
I think it's 2. Yeah, just 2 normally.
2
so
base.
yeah.
Okay, definitely. So that is the 2 that was needed for that guy to go down.
What's up? Gosh. Okay. Yeah, that was all.
Well, very cool. One less thing on the board. And next up is going to be the one directly in front of you.
All right.
They're going to take their empowered swing on you. This is empowering it twice. And he's also bloodlusted by this red mist and aura. So do take all of that into consideration as this comes swinging your way.
Definitely gonna help with parry on that one again.
Thank you.
Okay, one of these have to hit. I have not rolled above 10, I swear.
Yeah, we're getting
All right.
lucky. We're getting lucky.
Oh gosh, guys, this is so good. I'm
And
very
just
thankful.
another hit, just straight to the ground. And there's actually a hole starting to become difficult terrain right next to you.
Yeah, Emmeline's over here just tap dancing.
Oh my gosh.
And next up in the initiative round is going to be Luminary, Phoenix, and then the boss.
Oh heck yeah! It's up to me again already.
Yep, we've you weren't first, were you? You're
No,
this
I
is
was
your
last technically.
Oh, I'm sorry. It goes Phoenix, Luminary, boss.
Okay.
So I go now.
Yes.
I will be taking a swing at the boss in front of me. Okay. And does she have any? She doesn't have any PDR, does she?
No PDR.
All right. I'll be swinging with my sword here, and it's an advantage. I'm gonna do 2 action points, so it's at double advantage.
Very cool.
Well, okay.
I didn't need it literally at all, but all right.
All right. Well, the first one there, that would be a 24, I guess. Adding the other thing to it. I'm gonna just 2 damage default.
So that's a heavy. Yeah, no, that's just a heavy. You are literally 1 away from getting a brutal.
Oh,
Oh man. All right.
got heavy though.
I'll take that then. So it's 3 more damage there. So I've used 2 action points. Let me see here. What else do I got available?
I zoned out. You added the extra 2 from the crit, right?
Oh, no, I totally forgot about that. Because you did crit, you get an extra 2 damage because of that.
Heck yeah.
Oh, nice. So that's for 5 then, I think.
Very cool.
I'm gonna roll again at disadvantage. My sword. Let's see. Oh, all right. I'm seeing both ends of the spectrum here.
Now you're
Yeah,
exposed, which is not good for you.
Yep, pull up your pants.
Oh no, so embarrassing.
Ew.
Next attack against you has
Well,
advantage.
Yeah, seeing as that is the case, I'm going to use my final action point for dodge.
Nice.
Yep, and that is my turn.
Very cool. Next up, Luminary.
Yes. Any monsters between us? In the turn order, I mean, just to make sure.
Oh no,
Okay, cool.
you've killed the monsters that are between you guys.
Perfect. Okay, I've got 3 action points. Okay. All right. Let's see here. It's just so fun to do the commander's call situation. Phoenix, you still missing some health?
Did the last one you call for me, give me health?
It would have. I forgot to say that.
Okay, then if that's the case, then no, I'm not missing any health.
If Alex allows it, it would have. If I had
Yeah,
remembered and said that.
yeah, that's fine.
You know what? Since you're exposed, I know you took the dodge action already, but I'm going to try this taunt situation again. So I'm going to try to taunt the big lady, and I'm just going to be like, "Oh yeah, well green's a stupid color."
Ooh,
Yeah, I said it. So
you went there.
yeah. So basically, she just makes a mental save.
And what did I need to beat?
14.
Oh man, these blood red eyes looking at you are just the most fearsome that you've seen in a long time. Just turns directly at you, and she takes off to charge. Obviously, it doesn't do it just yet because it's not her turn,
Yeah,
but
it worked. All right, perfect. Now I'm
does
scared.
taunt forcibly move them at all?
Nope. So all taunt does is the target that's taunted has disadvantage on attacks against creatures other than me, and it's only for their next attack.
Okay.
So that's all it changes. It doesn't technically force her to move or anything like that. So, you know, you've got a little leeway there. Okay. So now I'm down to 2. I will. Okay. I've got blinding light again because it resets on combat. I should do something with that. Okay. What is it? 5
Yeah.
spaces? 5 spaces. I'm going to try to blind her now too.
You said, I don't like those eyes.
Yeah. Literally be like, I'm scared. Actually, I'm just going to try to blind you. Now I'm playing defensively. Okay, yeah. So that's an action point again. And I make a spell check contested by a physical save. So she's got a better chance here. For sure. Spell check's just a d20 plus 4. Not great. So she's got to make a physical save against a 12 or be blinded.
She's very physical too, by the way.
Dang. She got me beat there, I imagine. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Blinding light didn't work. Okay. I'm going to use my last action point and stamina to use Commander's Call. Phoenix, of course. He's a physical attacking boy. So yeah, Phoenix, you get one more attack. Unfortunately,
All right.
I couldn't blind her first.
It's all right. I'm going to aim for the eyes. Let's see here. And that's that advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. 22.
Very nice.
So-
Heavy hit.
Sweet. And I have the base of 2, so that would be 3 damage, I think.
Good work. That's better than I
Very
could have done.
nice. And she is looking rough, guys. She is definitely looking rough.
Oh, yeah.
Do not have my stamina.
But the red mist and the bloodlust kind of hides it a little bit.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. That was the last thing I could do on my turn. So that's it for me.
Nice. So our boss lady is going to do exactly what you wanted and rush directly over to you. She's looking you dead in the eyes after taking that one action point to try to move. She's also going to do a double swipe right at you with her 2 blades.
Oh, okay.
Now, do also take into consideration that she is bloodlusted. My God.
Oh.
So your name is now Neo from the Matrix,
Yeah, baby. Dodging those bullets.
and that was all she had.
Oh, got lucky with that.
All right, well, next up.
We're getting so lucky. It's hilarious.
Okay. Is it back up?
Yes, back up to the first.
Okay. I think I'm gonna try and hit this lady. So I'm gonna do Sacred Bolt, which is 1 AP plus. Am I allowed to do that? Use multiple AP per move.
Yep, you can use as much AP as you want. You just have a limit on your MP per action.
Okay. So then I'm gonna use 1 AP to do an extra radiant damage, and then another AP to make it advantage.
Very cool.
Sick. Hitting hard. Let's do this.
Well, we got 16, so that should be if it hits 2 radiant.
Yep, that's a normal hit and 2 more damage to this person here. And they're just taking hits left and right, but somehow they are not going down.
Okay, I think I'm gonna use my last AP to get Phoenix guidance. So that he's next, right? Yeah, he's next.
Nice.
All right,
What does guidance do again?
you get a D8.
Yep. D8 to any check you make, basically, until the start of Emmeline's turn again. It goes away at that
Oh,
point.
nice. Alrighty. So is it my turn then, or?
I think the orc. Oh,
So, no, actually, you are totally right. Forgot about this orc right in front of you, Emma. And if you are done with your turn, then it's going to be their turn.
I'm all set.
Okay, cool. So this orc right here, it's not been successful literally at all. So it's just going to move a little bit over here to Phoenix. And that's going to take one empowered attack right at him.
And he's exposed, so it's at advantage.
I have the dodge, right? Is it?
Oh, that's right. Yes. So just a normal roll, but it's still a natural 20, pal. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
And it's empowered. You're about to get
it
hit.
is empowered. It was empowered by 1, so it's a base damage of 3. 5 because of the crit, and then your PD. What is it?
My PD is 17 base right now, so 21 is the threshold for a heavy hit.
Okay, so they did get it's +2 to all of their attacks, so it's 22. So it is a heavy as well. So it's going to be an entire 6 damage on you.
Youch! All right.
How you
I
doing?
then,
use I think I have 1 or 2 grit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bludgeon it a little bit or to buffer it, but yeah, regardless, I'm taking a hit here.
Very cool. And as this like empowered sword just swings downward, like double-handed on to Phoenix with a massive hit, the orc turns around slightly and gives just a stink eye to Emmeline, like this was meant for you.
As I'm standing in the hole.
All right.
And that should be its turn.
How much was the total damage for that?
That was 6 damage.
6 damage. All right. Let's see here.
Yeah, you're not exposed anymore.
No longer exposed, right?
Right.
Perfect. I am going to do 2 action points to swing at this meanie head here with advantage. Well, thank goodness I'm doing advantage.
Yeah.
That's 14. Does that hit?
On the normal orcs, yes.
Okay, cool.
Just to like remove any appearances. The normal orcs were 13. The big lady 15.
Okay.
Cool. Well, then that would be 2 damage. Then I don't know how much health he has left, but
Hey, he has exactly 1 health. I just figure I'll tell you.
Hey.
All right. Wait, presently or after me having hit him?
After you having hit him, he has 1 health.
I know.
Oh wait, I forgot to use. Was I supposed to use guidance there as well, or no? Is that not the instance I use it?
You technically could have. And since things have not been resolved, if you get a good guidance, you could get 1 more damage from a heavy. So you only need a 4 to get a heavy.
All right, I'm gonna use my guidance on that then. Hopefully you can. Oh.
Wow.
So close.
That's hilarious.
All right, so he survives that one just this time. Well, I'm gonna attack again. This time on disadvantage, hopefully just to finish him off. All right,
But we need it.
Nice.
What's that look like?
just a nice piercing puncture attack to the chest there, center mass, and he
Very
collapses when he meets my blade.
Nice. Pretty much the same way that they killed him in Lord of the Rings. That dude with the big old bow who killed Boromir.
So you're a guy.
Yeah.
All right. And then I'll have one action point left. I think here. I might just so if I attack again, even if I attack with my bow, it's gonna be at double disadvantage, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
And thus the lady's still marked.
She is still marked.
Oh, she's still marked. Yeah, so it'd be just at single disadvantage. Good catch there. So I wonder if I want to use. Okay, I'm gonna attack her, and I'm also gonna use Hunter's Strike so I can add an effect to this attack. The effect specifically. Let me see. I'm thinking I'm going to inflict Flashbang, which would make it 2 sonic damage, plus a mental save against dazed. So, but let's see if this hits first. Oh,
Ooh.
come on. Well, I'm not going to get a 20 again, but
Yeah.
All right.
But yep, you only needed 15.
And then, so my bow does 1 damage by default. When it says the 2 sonic damage, is that additional or does it replace the 1 damage?
So it does 1 damage by default, and then the sonic damage is addition to it. So it's going to do 3 damage default. You also have the 1 flame from your phoenix feathers as well. So as like this big 7-foot tall orc lady is just like towering over Luminary, she's just basically like 2 swords about to swing, and then there's an arrow that just happens to penetrate through the back of her skull and sticks out of her mouth as Luminary sees.
I'm totally not cowering.
Definitely not with his eyes closed. He definitely saw all of that.
Yeah. I totally saw that. Totally saw that.
Ignore the puddles.
But like, oh,
Don't trip in the hole.
yeah.
And that's going to be it for this orc troop.
We've survived the ambush.
Nicely done, squad.
And the caravan behind you is all just like cheers, like, wow, that's amazing. Good
Do a little
job.
bow.
Did any goblins see what happened?
So no goblins have been a part of this for a little bit,
Okay.
but you might be able to tell that these are the orcs that they were looking for.
Yeah.
Wonder if
Well,
this whole crew from Gobble Hollow, or if they got some stragglers there still.
Right. Didn't you say it was kind of a small party?
Yes, the goblin chieftain said there was only about 5 orcs a part of this small party. So it
Okay.
appears to be everything that is accounted for that you've been told about.
Okay.
I would like to loot them. It seemed like they had some pretty cool weapons.
Yeah, absolutely. So just roll if you want to just roll to see how well you do or how lucky you are with picking their pockets.
Okay.
It's
Do I
basically
need
a fate roll.
Okay. So just a regular 20.
In the meantime,
Well,
I'm cutting off the leader's head.
is this a tradition
Okay.
or what?
We need to show it to the goblins, you know? Make sure they
Yes.
know that we got the job done. So they gotta stop stealing from the caravan.
Was I able to take anything from them?
So you are relatively successful. When you're looking around at like the basic orcs, they kind of suck in all honesty compared to a like normal orc. So they have terrible armor, terrible weapons. They look like they are literally followers to this like orc, more valiant orc leader. But as there's nothing to claim from the terrible orcs, you look to the orc leader, and she has those 2 blades, the twin blades that come in a set. You are able to loot those from her, and they have a like silveryish gleam to them, but only along the blade. From what you can tell, they seem very well made, but that's really all you can tell from it.
Okay. Am I allowed to sell them?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to get some moolah from this?
Always an option.
Okay, whatever gets me more money, I'll take it.
Definitely.
I need to fund my alcoholism. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, basically I think our priority now is just like we gotta show the
Especially
goblins.
the goblins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta show the goblins we got the job done. They can stop stealing and go back home to Gobble Hollow.
Yeah. This is what happens to people who steal. That's what we say.
Boom. That's perfect. It's like a teaching lesson all at once too. It's like we did it, we fixed your problem. Also, this is what stealing gets you. And just like hold her head.
Yeah.
Definitely. And to like kind of wrap this up, and also like in the prologue, more or less, you know, as you're going to Gobble Hollow, the goblins are like super grateful that you guys are going to be like presenting this person's head, telling them that they can finally go home, and it's been so long. And in a goblin's lifespan, it has been so long for them, because goblins really only live to be like, I think that was 20 or 30 years. I can't really remember. But it's something small, especially in comparison to a human. So a small amount of time is a long amount of time to them.
Yeah.
So they're incredibly grateful. And as the chieftain tries to like reward you for your efforts, he'll ask, "Can I have the head?"
Hey, he's
Good
asking.
manners.
Yeah, he's asking. That's great. Honestly, yeah. Since you asked, sure. I mean, like I really wanted to keep this. You know, this was something I wanted to hold on to. But since you asked so nicely, keep it as a token of remembrance that this is the fate of thieves.
And he'll solemnly take the head as well and be like, ah, yes, wisdom, yes. And then he's gonna run into his like tent that's kind of like the menagerie of different things that he's
Hoard.
collected. Yes. And he's going to take a goblet off of a small pedestal that he's made and put the head right on it. And in the center,
Nice.
it's going to say new exhibit. The exhibit specifically says adventurers who saved Gobble Hollow, and written on the pedestal, but it's like written in the worst possible words that you could say. You can barely read it.
Everything's dreadfully misspelled. Letters are backwards.
Yes. And he's also going to hand you, Luminary, the goblet to replace the head. And he's going to say trades.
Excellent. Perfect. Thank you.
And with further inspection on this goblet that you see within your hand, you're going to notice that this isn't just a specific goblet. It's the Goblet of Glory. This is specifically a goblet that creates a 3x3 fountain area when you hold it up around you. This will grant allies and yourself +5 temporary HP once per combat. Temporary HP diminishes by 1 HP each round after leaving the fountain's area. Temporary HP does not replenish after the initial gain each combat.
Okay.
So
Nice.
a super
That's
commander
so dope.
goblet to hold up like a beacon of light to be like,
Yes.
come to me, you know?
And if I ever get to level 2, there's like a whole banner thing that the commander has too. And I'm totally gonna like, this goblet is gonna be my banner. And it's gonna be awesome.
Heck yeah.
Hey.
There you go.
I would like to leave my special sauce with the goblins as well before we leave and head out.
Aw,
I
and they'll
think
love that.
Yeah, I think they'll love that with their slug souffle.
Absolutely.
Are we taking back all the stuff that they stole?
Yeah.
That poor guy.
For sure.
Yes, absolutely. They did promise to give back anything that they stole. So anything that you identify as stolen, you'd be able to take. But you are looking at a big pile of shit, and you can pick out basically whatever.
Hey. Okay, well, they're gonna be pretty happy to have this shoe back.
That's true. The shoe's important for sure.
Avoid the
The
game.
shoe, the mirror, that might actually be worth something. It was like a silver mirror, technically, you know. So it's like we could bring that back for sure. You know, everything we can fit at least. But we'll leave the big stuff or stuff we didn't hear people complain about. Heck yeah.
Yeah, but with all that
Good.
being said, you're able to return the items to the caravan, and the caravan safely makes its way to Enza.
Hey.
Yeah.
We're the
So good
best.
job, guys.
We're the best.
How much do these swords sell for?
Oh, okay. If you were going to
Oh,
get them
yeah.
appraised, I'd say they sell for about 100 each. But if you want to sell them as a set, they're going to be 400. If you can find a buyer for both of them at the same time, because
Ooh.
they have a set effect.
Oh.
Okay.
As
That-
you take it to someone to like get the idea of what the set effect is, I'll actually just drop the set effect in the chat so that way it's easier for you guys to like keep along with.
Okay.
And then on their stats, I might just be willing to buy them off of you.
For real?
Interesting.
There you go.
Actually? Or like
Well,
yeah,
if it beats what I currently have.
well, that would be pretty cool, dual wielding.
I feel like it's gonna be something pretty cool.
It is going to be pretty cool because it's a base damage of 2 because of the like fact that it's a weapon, but the set effect, if you hit with both of the hits, then it does an extra damage for both of those hits. And there's something else about like it being a silver weapon, so you can do like hit people who have lycanthropy and other stuff like that. So it's kind of a useful weapon for different niches, but as long as both swords hit, that's the important part.
Ah.
All right. I mean, if you want it, I'll give you the teammate discount. 300.
300?
That's pretty fair.
Mm?
All right. I'll give you 300 gold.
Hey.
So,
Very nice.
Don't forget, Phoenix, if you're dual wielding those babies, the second attack, since it's your other hand, doesn't have disadvantage.
Yep.
Yeah, don't
That's
forget.
nice. I might ask for that to be copied and pasted into a message from me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, same thing with the goblet, actually. I'll totally forget.
I'll do that as soon as we sign off here.
Sounds good.
Hey, I like that we're finding items now. I think that's cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
Definitely. And also, as you guys get back to Enza, please take a stipend of 50 gold each for completing this caravan journey. And in all honesty, Enza, kind of like the city itself, thought this would be a nothing type of job. They kind of just figured you were going out for a day of exercise. So that's why the pay for this is kind of lower in general for like missions.
That makes sense. That's fair.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just because we were ready for a full-blown ambush doesn't mean necessarily expected that.
Mm-mm.
But that is exactly what we got.
Yeah.
Of course we
But
did.
honestly, though, if you guys weren't there, that caravan would have been so screwed.
Oh yeah, absolutely
Yeah,
cooked.
good call to go back to the caravan and check on them. We would have gone to the goblin camp and found it empty.
Yeah, just like
And
wow,
be
no one's
"Oh,
there.
Yeah, the job's done. What are these goblins are delusional? What?
Yeah, they must have. Orcs must have left already. They're good.
So,
Let's come
uh,
back to like a slaughtered, completely stolen caravan.
So to remove the, I guess, curtain just a little bit, I had absolutely no idea that you guys were going to go back to the caravan after going to the goblins. I figured you were just going to go fight the orcs at the goblins' encampment. And there was going to be a little bit more like layering to it. Like they were supposed to be really strong and superstitious. So if the goblin leader would have like said, if you try to like scare them with like ghosts or spirits or anything like that, that would give them disadvantage or maybe run away, stuff like that. So I was actually trying to have like a very lighthearted spookum type of story, but then you guys, let's go back to the caravan, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
get a different map.
That's funny.
Yeah, but honestly, that's so fun that I wasn't able to determine what you guys were gonna do. That was the fun part for me.
Yeah, that is fun. I mean,
The fun part
really,
of D&D.
yeah, I mean, like, really, my intention was just like, let's at least narratively escort the caravan and then still just go do the orc thing, just like the next day, maybe. You know what I mean? That's what I was shooting for. So could have fast forwarded through that and kept your original stuff probably, but that was pretty fun either way. So didn't expect the box. The box. Should have known.
The box.
Not a good present.
Yeah, it's a terrible present, really.
Taking a page out of Solid Snake's book. Everyone, anyone ever play Metal Gear Solid?
No.
Yep.
Dude sneaks around with literally putting a cardboard box over top of his head and just walking around in it.
Yeah, it's
It
classic.
works.
Classic.
I gotta start trying that.
Yeah, nice.
But I'm probably gonna start signing off, guys. Thanks so much for playing, though.
Yeah.
Good game,
Yes.
good session.
Had a wonderful time.
It was an absolute delight to play with all of you again. It's been so
Yeah,
long.
And welcome back all the way around the table.
Yeah. No,
Cool.
it was
The
exciting.
rust off.
I hope you all have a good night.
Yeah,
Thanks,
too.
and I hope you guys do too.
Good night. Sleep well.
Good night.
Cool. Good game,
Heck
brother.
yeah, dude. Thanks, man.